Ooh, I've been wanting to make this video for the longest time. I promised to make this video weeks ago, but I got sick and forgot all about it. Actually, did I even get sick? I think I was recovering from being sick, but I never went to it. It was last week, actually. But I'm finally going to do it. I was going to wait until the conclusion of the Denver Nuggets and Phoenix Suns series, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it now. And it's going to be a call to action towards the end. See, I wouldn't say it's been bothering me, but it's kind of alarming when I go on YouTube sometimes and I see multiple videos from different YouTubers. One YouTuber, I forgot who it was, had Giannis superimposed on Ben Simmons' body. Had Ben Simmons' Philadelphia jersey on and everything. Are we trying to allude that Giannis pulled a Ben Simmons? Last time I checked, Ben Simmons hasn't done anything. Granted, like I said many times before, and I said it during the regular season, some idiots out there, smoother brains out there, seem to don't get that. I don't know if they just want to troll, or they just actually that retarded. I said the downfall of the Milwaukee Bucks is going to be their coaching and age, and once again, coaching and lack of adjustments. What happened? It happened. So, I'm fine with them losing. I don't care. I'd rather have them lose and then lose in the finals in some dumbass way thanks to stupid officiating. But anyways. But the can I use egregiousness? Egregiousness that I've been seeing. The hatred that I've been seeing towards Giannis in the past week is quite alarming. And I'm starting to wonder, were y'all just waiting? And I said this quote in my community tab. Were y'all just waiting for the God to bleed so the blood trickles down in the water and the sharks smell the blood in the water? Actually, it's a quote from Iron Man 2 from Crimson. Well, it's not really Crimson Dynamite. It's like a combination of different Iron Man characters. But it was a quote from the main villain. I forgot his freaking name. But he's a mixture of like 3 different Iron Man villains mixed into one. People say Iron Man 2 is garbage, but Iron Man 3 ain't no better. I think Iron Man 3 is even worse. We're not going to talk about Iron Man series right now. But anyways, some of y'all are just waiting for the blood to trickle down in the water so you can get rid of your attack, so you can call Giannis a fraud and all kinds of other dumbass stuff. Because some of y'all hate. You know, I'm trying to keep this professional as it is. Some of y'all haters out there just won't seem to let 2021 go. And what I mean by that is, I'm talking about the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals. There's 2 different stupid things I keep seeing. One, the foot on the line from KD. If KD didn't have his foot on the line, they would have won. That is true. But guess what? KD had his foot on the line. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. And I'm making this video for a Pacific troll out there. I ain't gonna say his name. He know who he is. And it's not Rage. It's not him at all. It has nothing to do with him. We have our differences when it comes to KD, which I will point out pretty soon. But his beef is not with that. Me and him's discussion is not really due to 2021 semi-conference finals. No, there's somebody else. There's a couple of people who continuing to keep bringing up Giannis for some reason. Wanted me to talk about Giannis all last weekend, even though I already said my piece the weekend before, because I knew what was actually going to happen with this team. I already said my last rites for this team, and I already accepted it after game 3. But we got trolls and idiots out there that just seem to don't get it. After the point, it's not even face the music anymore. It's just like, now you're getting on my nerves. And it's the same person. Because I made a post not too long ago after the game 2 loss from the Phoenix Suns. I said I stand corrected by KD, and this guy said, I stand corrected by Giannis. But here's the thing, though, by KD. As we go back. Like I said, his foot was on the line. Still had a chance to win in overtime. Didn't get it done. Just like Giannis didn't get it done this year. And here's another thing. The one thing that continues to irritate me for the last almost 2 years now, and I know it irritates other Bucks fans, maybe Giannis fans, and other fans who are more level-headed. They could be LeBron fans, Steph fans, or even KD fans themselves. It doesn't matter. It's the whole thing that Giannis went out there and decided, I'm going to hurt Kyrie Irving by sticking my foot out. If you smoothie brains ever play basketball, things do happen out there on accident. There's been plenty of times I have landed on somebody's foot and didn't see it there. There's been plenty of times when I accidentally put my foot out, not noticing in the heat of the moment of the game, and somebody may have landed on their foot and they sprained their ankle. I've seen the play so many times now. I saw the play live when it happened. In the heat of the moment, Giannis I think he was trying to box out. I think that was what was going through his head. And Kyrie just happened to fall on his foot and sprain his ankle. It happens. To say that Giannis is dirty and did that is completely preposterous, asinine, scandalous, hating, and everything else I can't think of right now. And then, I don't even think they're Nets fans. They could be Kyrie fans. They won't let it go. Could be KD fans. They will not let it go. And then 2 years later, when the Bucks lose to the Heat 4-1 in the first round, here they come. It's karma. What? Were y'all just waiting for him to fall? Y'all really couldn't say anything last year when they lost to the Boston Celtics. The Bucks lost to the Boston Celtics in 4-3 because Giannis balled out. He didn't have any help because motherfuckers out here don't know what to do when they need to do it on the court. And there was no Chris Middleton. But Giannis still went out there and gave it his all and forced 7 games with probably the best defense of last year. And that brings me back to KD. It's because I wanted to address that because the smoother brains keep going back and forth with that. Like I said, I accepted that the Bucks lost and they didn't get it done. I've been just as hard as them as the haters have been for the whole entire year. You can check out multiple videos about it. I even had Bucks fans ask me, why are you going so hard against them? Well, look at here. They ain't in the playoffs right now, and I predicted that was going to happen. But we're going back to KD. KD. So this is where I come to parts with Redman Rage. I said KD's not a leader. He says KD's not a leader. I said, fine. That's going to be a problem. Because right now, depending on what happens in Game 3, from the last 2 games, KD has not stepped up at all. And that was his problem. That's always been his problem. For some reason, he's been protected by it. By joining super teams. Super team after super team. And this is where my respect with KD goes down. I still ain't going to forgive him going over to the Golden State Warriors after losing to that team. Which is completely crazy to me. And then he goes to Golden State. They get 2 rings. He pretty much used them. He gets run out by Draymond. The media tells him to go east, my friend. And he goes to join Kyrie. And then you get James Harden, Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge at one point, Steph Curry's little brother. They got all these people. And they fail. They fail. 2021. They fail. KD did score 49, but guess what? He didn't get it done. What happened last year? James Harden is gone. We got Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is useless anyway. But you got Kyrie. Once you get Kyrie back, they put on a little run, get to the play-in, get to the 7th seed, and get swept by Boston. What's your last year's excuse, KD fans? What's going to be this year's excuse if they lose? Either to the Nuggets or whoever comes out of the Lakers and Warriors matchup. If they lose in that, what's going to be the excuse now? See, KD is too worried about being efficient. Also, I think sometimes some teams, what they throw at him, he may get rattled in his mind. We may not see it. Also, he's not so much of a good two-way player as the other greats. I'm not saying that Bird was a great two-way player, but he at least tried to play defense. I'm not saying KD never tried to play defense. I seen him play defense in that Game 7 semifinals, which I think I might make a video on that too. I think that's a greatest playoff moment, actually. I think greatest playoff game right there. As much as that game was a nail biter, but it's also exciting too. Not just because I'm a Bucks fan, because I think any NBA fan would appreciate that Game 7 semifinals in 2021. But we seriously gotta consider KD's legacy. Y'all say he's not a leader, but I think at this point in time, being down 2-0, playing a healthy team with an MVP candidate in Jokic, I think KD has to start taking over. This has to happen for him to be successful. He has to be the man. Was he the man in OKC, or was Russ the man in OKC? I don't think he was the man in Golden State. I think that team, he was a good addition, but I think that team was really propelled by Curry. Curry wins another finals without him. Durant hasn't done anything since he's left Golden State. Was he the man on the Nets? He had to be the man on the Nets. But look what happened when he's the man on the Nets. Failure. So you guys can talk about about Giannis and what has happened, because I know some idiots and smoothie brains out there came out and say Giannis is a failure for whatever damn reason, whatever that means. I guess everybody who loses early, even the greats, are failures. I guess in that case, that's subscribers' logic. I guess Jordan losing in 94, 95, when he came back from baseball, I guess that makes him a loser. I guess when Bird lost to Magic, or when Magic lost to Bird, I guess that makes him a loser. I guess when Kobe lost, a failure, I should say, not a loser, but a failure. You are a loser technically at that point. But I guess when Kobe lost to the Boston Celtics in 08, I guess his career is a failure, because that's what this guy said. Giannis' career has been a failure, even though Giannis has won a ring. It'd be a different story. Giannis never won a ring. Never even got close to winning a ring. Like, never even been to the finals. Never even been to a conference finals. But if you're in the NBA and you're considered a great, even though you never won a ring, that doesn't really make you a failure. It just means that your league was competitive. Charles Barkley's not a failure, because he never won a ring. Stockton, Malone, Ewing, they're not failures. 75, 50 greatest players of all time in NBA history. And all fans, that don't make them fail because they didn't get it done all the time. Look at what those people had to play against. Play against the GOAT, which some people consider. Wilt only won 2 finals. Does that make him a failure, his career failure? Just stupid stuff that people have said about Giannis. Just all the stupidity comes out. Granted, they deserve the smoke. Granted. For sure, you're number 1 seed, best record. Granted. You missed 11 free throws. Granted. Not everybody ain't gonna make everything. Nobody's not gonna be perfect. Kobe wasn't perfect when he won his last ring. He still got it done. But I'm just saying, everybody ain't gonna be perfect. I think even Giannis knows he he could have done something better. It's not like he's sitting there like, oh, probably even KD too. But it's not so much about my ire doesn't go towards KD. Generally, KD, I think he's a good basketball player. My only criticism of KD is his when the tough gets tough, it's time to bounce for him. I'm calling to action for him. Minimal 2 games they got left to step up and be the bus driver for once. Tell Devin Booker, you're my sidekick. Chris Paul's out. We gonna do this. At least try to act like the leader. This is the chance for him to be a leader. Don't go hiding, because right now he don't look like the leader. Look like Devin Booker is the leader, and they haven't got it done yet. Granted, first round against the Clippers, they played against a banged up Clippers team who was in the game against them for all 5 games without Kawhi or Paul George. So that's all I got to say about it. People say, this is hate. This is hate. No, it's not hate. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Pointing out facts. I don't hate KD. I just hate that he don't stay on one team. Keeps leaving. Shoot, I think KD better than LeBron, skill-wise. Granted, LeBron does do some stuff better than KD. Eyesight for passing. Shoot, KD does way more stuff better than LeBron does, especially shooting-wise, skill-wise. This man should have more rings than 2. Shoot, I even consider me almost top 10, but shoot, he ain't looking like it right now. With him. So anyways, I know I have some people talking about Giannis and going back and forth about Giannis. Giannis is basically all the centers of the past put into one, if you can think about it. Bill Russell, Will, Shaq, none of them couldn't shoot. You putting all freaking Giannis's worth into shooting. Shoot. Centers like that back in the day, power forwards, they didn't need to shoot like KD. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Haters too, because I know they're going to be coming out of nowhere. And tell me what you guys think. Peace.